glad you came over this morning.
So am I.
I'm going to call Jamie today.
About what?
I want to ask him and Cecile to come over for dinner. If it's all right for you.
It's all right with me if it's all right with him.
He'll be all right.
I don't know. You know how he feels about me.
It's because he doesn't know you.
Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
What are you going to do today?
I want to make some calls about the photographs.
Have I told you how pleased I am about you?
I think you mentioned something about it once before.
I mean, selling one of your pictures the first week out? And to such an important newspaper?
Beginner's luck.
It is not luck. Don't sell yourself so short.
I'm not. I better go.
No. You can't go anywhere.
Why not?
Well, because I need you for a project I'm working on. Apparently, Mac is going to honor Jamie's request. I heard him talking with Brian. He's going to honor Jamie's request and remove him as heir to Corey Publishing.
I don't believe it.
Good morning, Jerry.
You been able to talk to Colton yet this morning?
Yes, he's still insisting on an earlier trial date. You know, I'd feel a lot better if we could find those men that were after you in New York.
That won't be necessary, Brian. They've been found.
They have? Where are they?
In the morgue.
In the morgue?
Yeah, they were both knocked unconscious and locked in a car that ended up in the bottom of the lake.
You know, this is getting worse, not better.
When are you going to be meeting with Blaine again?
Well, she's coming in this morning. There are still a lot of questions that need answering.
But she's already told you everything that she knows, hasn't she?
I don't think so, Jerry. I think she's holding back. Now, I know she's been under a lot of strain. That's why I haven't pushed her. But if Zachary Colton continues to press for an early trial date, we're going to have to move quickly to prepare our case. And then all these dead ends that we've been running into, they don't help matters. Yeah. I'm just going to have to insist that Blaine be completely honest with me.
Well, after this morning, maybe we'll better have a better chance to prove that she didn't kill Jordan.
What are you talking about?
Well, I am going into court this morning to get a court order to have Jordan's body exhumed.
Oh, Jerry, I don't want you to get your hopes up too high. Now, Colton has already blocked the exhumation once. Now, he's certainly going to try to block your getting that court order.
I am sure that I can prove just cause, Brian. I'm convinced that an autopsy will show that there were other causes for Jordan's death. Now, it's absolutely essential that we get it. Blaine's life depends on it.
Now, just calm down, Jerry. You're getting upset. It's going to help Blaine one bit. Now, I've said this before, and I really don't want to say it again. Now, if you allow yourself to be so emotionally involved in this case and not able to think straight...
How can I detach myself from this case, Brian? We are not just talking about some client that walked in off the street. We are talking about Blaine. Look, someone that I care for, that I'm...
That's right. And that's where the danger is going to be. Now, you're not going to help Blaine at all if you allow...
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
What project are you talking about?
My sculpture of you.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, you see, it's one thing to do an impression of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But to make it really good, you have to keep referring back to the original.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to get all the detail work.
Mm-hmm.
That's an artist's homework.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that since I've got you here, see, that I would start doing some of my homework now. Because I have to try and find some sort of flaw in this perfect body of yours. Or it's going to look like a Donatello that I copied.
So when do we start?
Well, I thought maybe now would be a good time.
Sally, have you seen the Armiden contract at all? I can't find it here anywhere.
Is that the one you were working on the other day?
Yes, and it's not finished, and I need to get it to Mac today for his approval.
No, I think you finished it.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you had that appointment out of the office, you gave it to Liz to type up.
Oh, that's right. I did give it to her. Well, you've got a good memory. I don't know why I forgot that.
Oh, it's understandable. I mean, you've got so many responsibilities. You can't remember everything.
I guess I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Sally, I've been meaning to tell you. I'm really glad that I hired you.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm very pleased with your work.
Oh, I'm so glad. I really love working here, Cecile.
Good. I think we're going to make a good team.
I hope so. You know, it's kind of nice having someone around my age to talk to.
Don't you have any friends?
Well, yeah, I have a lot of friends, but that's not the same thing. I don't know, we just, I think you have more experience. I think that's what it is.
Oh, you make me sound like your mother.
Oh, no, nothing like that. You're nothing like my mother. I don't know, we have a lot in common. I think you know where I'm at. As far as my mother's concerned, though, well, she doesn't understand me at all.
Oh, I know what you mean. When I was your age, I felt just the same way. I don't think my parents ever understood me.
We do have a lot in common, don't we? You know, you talk to me like a person. You don't make me feel like a kid. I really like that and appreciate it.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way, Sally. Oh, I think things are going to be terrific here with the two of us.
Cecile. I know I've only been working here for a short time, but I feel like we've kind of become close friends.
I do, too.
Well, I was wondering something.
Yes.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No, of course not.
Okay. Well, the other day when you had that appointment out of the office, I was kind of worried about you.
Worried? Why?
I don't know. You just seemed edgy, tense. Was there anything wrong?
No, nothing was wrong, but I guess I was a little edgy, wasn't I? I had a doctor's appointment.
You weren't sick, were you?
No. I was worried that I was pregnant. I went to have a pregnancy test.
You don't want to get pregnant, do you?
No, I don't. Right now, it's the last thing I want.
I'd like to get married someday and have kids. I think it'd be great.
Well, someday is the operative word. But right now, having a baby would just get in the way.
Of what?
Of getting what I want.
Come in, Blaine.
How are you feeling?
Better.
You had a chance to talk to Larry yet today?
Yes, Jerry. He told me about those two men that were following us. Yes, it doesn't look too good for me, does it?
Well, we are not stopped yet. As soon as I get the order to exhume Jordan's body...
Jerry, I thought Zachary Colton wasn't going to let you do that.
Yeah, but I am going into court this morning to get the exhumation order. In fact, I have got to go. I'll call you, Brian, just as soon as I'm through. You gonna be okay?
Yes, I'll be fine, thanks.
Okay. I'll call you later.
Okay.
I know that Jerry means well, Blaine, but I don't want you to get your hopes up too high.
What do you mean?
Well, Jerry feels that he can get that court order he's after, and that he'll be able to cast doubt as to whether or not you actually killed Jordan Scott. be honest with you, Blaine, I think Jerry's not going to have an easy time getting that court order.
Brian, do you think Zachary is going to try to block him?
Well, he's blocked it once before, so there's no reason to believe that he won't be able to block it again. Besides, even if Jerry does get the court order, there's no guarantee that the autopsy will prove anything that we don't already know.
Well, then what are we going to do?
Well, first of all, we can't lose hope, right? Now, we're going to have to build your case on the basis of self-defense. And to do that, I'm going to have to ask you some more questions. And I want you to be totally honest with me. Please, don't leave out anything.
Yeah. Yeah, right, I'll take that. Yeah, hello, Tilson. What's the problem now? Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know you've told me that, but the option is due to run out at the end of the week. You know, if Walker can't finish the book by then, I don't know if we're going to have to reconsider whether we want to continue with the project at all. Yeah, I know, but we've spent a lot of time and money on this thing, you know. I don't know if Matt Corey want to continue with it or prolong it anymore. Yeah, well, the best I can do is give you 2 weeks, that's all. Okay, I can't guarantee anything after that. I gotta go. All right, well, get back to me on it, will you? And talk to him. All right, bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, sure, put her on. Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetie. Am I interrupting anything?
No, what can I do for you?
Oh, I wanted to talk to you.
Sure. Well, when?
Well, how about lunch?
Let me look at my calendar. Well, I have a few appointments in the early afternoon, but how about meeting me for an early lunch?
It's fine with me.
Okay, why don't you come by around, I don't know, 11:15, 11:30?
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, good.
Bye.
See you then, bye.
I need to talk to you.
Well, can you wait a minute here?
Yeah, sure.
You want some scrambled eggs?
Nah, I already ate.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. You feeling all right?
Yeah, what? What's
Well, I just heard that, that you never turned down any food. Or anything that looks like food.
Yeah, I guess the word's kind of gotten around, huh?
So, come on, you want some? Good.
Nah, yeah, okay, I'll have some.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good.
Good.
Good. There you go. You're lucky I made a lot.
It's kind of hot, you know?
Well,
I like it. You're a pretty good cook, huh?
Huh?
Good cook?
Yeah.
Huh.
So what's up?
Well, Joey,
What?
buddy, old pal, I need a help.
Yeah?
Helping hand here, yeah. What? Well, you know, Clarice and Larry are moving out of the house pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Well, they don't need me hanging around anymore. So, how was it? So I figured I'd get an apartment of my own. I'm looking for one.
Well, you could stay here if you want. Sandy's he's living over at Matt Corey's now for a while.
Yeah, what's it all about?
I don't know. He's just going to stay there till after the trial with Blaine. So, you want to stay here?
No, I appreciate the offer, but I wasn't really looking for a roommate. I really want a place of my own.
Oh, things are going pretty good with Sally, huh?
Well, pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, well, you know, far be it from me to cramp your style, but if you need a place to stay, you know, feel free. All right?
Well, do you know of any place?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact.
What are you going to tell me?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Sorry.
There's a place, there's a room upstairs here. There's a single. In
No,
this
really?
building, yeah. Now, it's not as nice as this place. You know, this was the classiest place in the whole building here, but I guess it'll do.
It doesn't matter to me. I'll settle for a hole in the wall.
Yeah?
Well, you think I can get it?
Yeah, I think there's a possibility.
Well, can you put a good word in with the manager? For me.
Yeah, I think I could do that. Don't you think, though, maybe it'd be a better idea to see the apartment first, Leigh?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, good, come on.
Well,
You made me lose my appetite.
that stuff's pretty good.
Derek. I'm glad I caught you in.
Yeah, well, I just got here. It's been a long night. What's up?
I thought you might want to know what's going on.
Yeah. Did Jerry get the autopsy on Jordan Scott?
Not yet. Zachary Colton turned down his request to exhume the body.
What for?
Well, he claims it's just some tactic to delay the start of the trial.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, but Colton still won't change his mind.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, Jerry feels strongly enough about what you told him about Jordan's death. Mm-hmm. He went to court today to try to get an exhumation order and an autopsy authorization. I'm on my way over to Brian's right now to wait for him.
Can I go with you?
Sure. You look a little dragged out, though.
No, I'll be fine. I mean, I started this thing. I'd like to be there if we decide we can take another step.
All right. Okay, let's go.
Oh, Rachel. How are you?
Fine. Yourself?
Fine, thank you.
Anything else, Jimmy?
No, I think that'll be it. I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot.
Nice to see you.
Thanks.
Well,
Yeah, sweet. How are things?
well, I think for the first time in a long time, I can honestly say that everything is terrific.
Oh, that's good to
Really,
hear.
I think I'm finally beginning to get everything under control here.
You happy?
Well, I'm doing what I want to be doing. Not many people can say that.
How's your personal life?
Everything's fine.
Really?
Did you come here to eat with me or interrogate me?
Oh, a little of both.
Okay, let's eat. Okay?
Honey?
What?
I'd like to invite you and Cecile over to dinner with Mitch and me one night.
Sure. Why not? What night?
Well, any night. Tonight?
Tonight. Okay. Tonight it is.
Good.
Let's eat.
Blaine, I have to ask you this. Were you in love with Jordan Scott?
No. I never loved him.
Was Jordan ever physically abusive to you? I mean, when he had these fits of jealousy that you described, did he ever hit you? Blaine, I have to know everything. It could be very important.
He gave me a black eye once.
Can you prove that he did it?
No, I can't. I told everybody I slipped in the bathroom, that I'd hit my cheek against the sink.
Was that the only time he hit you?
No. When we came back from New York, he got very upset with me, and he beat me up. That's when he cracked my ribs.
Does anyone else know about this?
Melissa Needham knows about it.
Was she there when it happened?
No, she came by the house later.
Well, just how much does she know about it?
Practically everything.
You told her what happened.
Yes.
Can you remember what you said to her?
I think so.
What happened?
We got into a little argument over Sandy.
Sandy? What about him?
Jordan accused me of having feelings for Sandy.
And that's when he beat you up?
That's when he started. Then he accused me of still being in love with Jerry. And that's when he threw me down. Oh.
What is it? What?
It hurts.
Where?
Right here.
I'm taking you to the hospital.
No, Melissa, I don't want to go. I can't
You
go.
can. You have to go.
And then Melissa called Larry. And she took me to Bay City General.
Was this the most serious beating he'd ever given you?
Yes. Brian, do you really think this will help our case at all?
I'm not sure. But we're certainly going to check it out.
Wait, Mom, you didn't have to come all the way back here.
I know I didn't. I know I didn't have to, but my car's parked downstairs, and...
What?
Well, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about all the things I wanted to talk to you about at lunch.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we missed. I assured you that I was eating regularly, getting enough sleep, right? Exercising when I can, doing my job to my own satisfaction. Have I missed anything? Did I get everything in there?
No, not quite.
Oh. I hope this isn't about Cecile.
No, it isn't about Cecile.
Good. Okay, I give up.
Mac told me that the money that you gave to me and Mitch just about cleaned you out.
Mom, I don't want to talk about that, okay? I gave that money to you. You needed it, and that's all there is to it.
No, that's not all there is to it, honey. I didn't want to put you in some financial bind. If I had known that...
You wouldn't have given it. You wouldn't have taken it.
That's right.
Well, I guess you know by now that Mac lent me some money for my court fine. But I assure you, everything's okay. I just didn't have the ready cash right then.
No, well, it's not right, Jamie. I'm going to go to the bank and see if I can get a loan so I can pay you.
No, I don't want you to pay me back, Mom. I gave that money to you. I want you to have it.
Honey, I never meant to put you in a position where you were going broke because you gave all the money you
Mom,
put
for the
aside
last
for me.
time, everything is okay, all right? Besides, I still have some stock in Corey Publishing that Mac has left me over the years. Mom, the money in the bank was all that was left from the money that my real father, Steve Frame, left me.
All right, honey, if that's the way you want it.
That's the way I want it.
You're awfully stubborn, you know.
Yeah, I learned it from the best.
Okay, I gotta go now.
Thanks for lunch, Mom. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Don't forget about dinner, okay?
Right, I won't. Bye-bye.
Jamie, what is this?
I don't know. What is it?
It's the fiscal report. Liz just gave it to me to be redone.
Yes, I told Liz to give it to you.
Why?
Because there are some serious mistakes in it, and I thought you should go over it again.
Oh. Are you telling me that this report is no good?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is that there's some mistakes in there that need corrected.
Well, what kind of mistakes?
They're all noted down there. I don't think we need to go over it.
I think it's very strange, Jamie, that the moment you become managing publisher again, you start to criticize me.
I'm not criticizing you, Cecile. All I'm saying is that there are mistakes in there that don't correlate with the figures that Pat gave.
Pat, the woman's gone to Europe.
Cecile,
I
will
still
you please
can't
calm down?
All right, Jamie. I'll go over the report again if that's what you want. And I will make my figures match Pat's. Now, is that all you wanted to talk to me?
Yes.
Good. By the way, where were you at lunch? I was looking for you.
I went to lunch with my mother.
Oh, you couldn't have asked me to come along?
I didn't think you'd want to go. Besides, Mom wanted to talk to me. She wants us to go to her new apartment for dinner tonight.
Oh, Jamie, do we have to go?
I've already told her that we would, yes.
Well, I do wish that you would consult me before you make commitments for both of us. Oh, sorry, Mitch.
Sorry. My fault. Oh, Jamie, you're here.
Is there a problem?
No, not now. But I was concerned. I thought maybe you'd gotten ill and gone home.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Well, you missed the meeting we were supposed to have.
Excuse me, everybody. Oh, sorry for the interruption,
All
Mac,
right.
but Jamie, these manuscripts came to you, and this is this morning's mail.
Oh, great. Thank you, Liz. Could we remind me, what meeting was that, Mac?
Well, we were going to discuss restructuring the organizational chart here at the complex, also reassignment of some of the staff we have. I'm sure we talked about it.
Yes, we did, but I don't remember anything on my calendar about a meeting.
Are you sure? Well, it was scheduled for 11:30 in my office.
I beg your pardon, Jamie, but I remember writing it in your calendar because I knew you wouldn't want to forget it. Yes, here it is in my handwriting right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I was sure it wasn't here before I went to lunch with
Excuse me,
Mom.
I better get back to my desk.
Well, it's all right. It's no problem. We can reschedule the meeting. I'm just glad to know you're all right.
Charlie, hi.
How you doing, kid? What's up?
Here to see Rick?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am.
Well, I haven't seen him. He's supposed to be home when I got home from work. I don't know where he is. There's a telltale glass of milk before.
Okay. Just tell him I came by, okay?
Okay. You could stay. And wait for him, I mean.
Okay. All right, I will. So how you doing?
Fine.
Yeah? Sure, I don't believe you, really. What's bothering you?
No.
Kid. I know you. I know when something's bothering you. We were married. I know. What is it?
You do know me very well.
Yeah. I got an idea. Why don't we go get something to eat, all right? We'll go get something to eat. Okay?
I got a better idea.
What?
Why don't we set out for a pizza?
Pizza. That's a good idea. That's real good.
We've got a lot of work still to do on the gallery.
I thought the whole thing looked great.
You managed to make a small area look very spacious.
Well, I had nothing to do with that. Mitch did it all.
What are you talking about? You did a lot of work.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, he moved us into this apartment. He found the furniture for us, and I'm embarrassing him. Actually, we couldn't have done it without him.
Have you gotten any business?
Oh, well, no, but, you know, it'll take a while to start up a clientele.
Yeah. What about your art classes?
Well, I think I might be able to start a class next week.
Mitch, I really like those photographs you have in the gallery.
Thank
How
you.
long have you been taking pictures?
I used to do it a lot as a kid, and I just got back into it a while ago.
Good. Do you think you'll be able to sell many of them?
Well, I'd like to think so.
Well, he's already sold one.
You have?
Philip Lyons bought one for the paper. He's got an article he wants to run with.
Oh, that's exciting, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah. Congratulations.
Well, I've got some things I have to do in the kitchen. Cecile, could you give me a hand?
Sure.
These are very good.
Thank you.
You know, Mitch, it means a lot to my mother that we get along.
Yes, I know.
So, if it makes her happy, I'm willing to try. You know, to be honest, Mitch, I've never really liked you. And I don't like what you've done to my family. But I am willing to make an attempt.
Well, you know how I feel. I love her.
So you've said.
Well, it's true. Look, I wasn't looking forward to tonight any more than you were, but I am willing to try.
Good. Then I guess we understand each other, don't we?
Maybe. It might even be that one day we won't be enemies.
Everything all right?
Yeah, we're fine. We're doing just fine.
Stand right
Wait,
there.
what are we doing here?
This is a surprise.
What kind of a surprise?
Well, you know I've been looking for an apartment, right?
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Well, I think I found one.
Here?
Yeah, this is Joy Printing's building, you know. And he knew that the apartment was available, so we came down, we looked at it, and he knows the manager, he put in a good word for me, and...
You rented an apartment in this building.
Yeah, you know, I was ready to settle for anything, you know, hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But this place, it's, well, it's great, you'll see. And we're going to do a lot of stuff with it. I think it'll be great.
Have you paid for anything yet?
Yeah, that's how I got the key. Okay, close your eyes.
For what?
Just do as I say. Close your eyes. Close them.
Okay.
Are they closed?
They're closed. Is this okay?
That's great.
Okay.
I got that. Okay, come on.
Lee,
You what?
when can I open my eyes?
No, don't open.
Is it safe?
It's safe, trust me. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Keep them closed.
Okay.
Okay, you can open them. Well, what do you think, huh?
It's terrible. It's awful.
You're joking, right?
No. It looks like they fought a war in this place.
Oh, come on, Sally. It's not that bad. It might need a woman's touch, though. You know, some curtains and some plastic flowers and stuff like that.
Plastic flowers?
Yeah.
This place is going to need a little more than plastic flowers. What are we building?
Well, look, Sally, I know it's not great, but it's mine. And I think we can have a lot of fun fixing it up, making something of this place. I know we can do it.
Yeah?
You gonna help?
I don't know.
Sally. You got no choice.
I don't. Well, then I guess I have to help you, don't I? Okay. But this place is going to need a lot more than redecorating. It's going to need a major miracle.
Thanks for coming over so late, Russ.
Well, you almost missed me, Brian. I was on my way out when you called.
Well, I apologize for such short notice, but this is really important.
Well, what is it all about?
Well, I'm trying to put together a defense for Blaine Ewing, and you might be able to help me.
I don't understand. What can I do?
Well, please, sit down. I learned from Blaine today that at least on 2 occasions, Jordan Scott was physically abusive to her, one of which required her to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I recall that incident.
Then you would be able to describe the extent of Blaine's injuries if I called on you to testify.
Well, yes, I could certainly explain them, describe the injuries, but you understand I did not treat Blaine. Dr. Delaney did.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Then how did you know about the injuries?
Well, Dr. Delaney and I discussed them at great length afterwards.
Oh, I see. Well, how serious were they?
Well, let's see, as I recall, there were numerous bruises and 2 cracked ribs.
Russ, would you be willing to testify?
Certainly I would, sure. I mean, if you think it would help Blaine.
Well, it would at least give the jury a picture of what Jordan Scott was really like, and also the kind of pressure that Blaine was under. Now, whether or not it would show justification for shooting him, I don't know. I just don't know.
Anybody like some more coffee? Jamie, honey?
No, thanks.
Rachel, I will have some.
So, how's Matthew doing?
Oh, he's terrific. He's such a happy baby. If you're lucky, I'll give you a peek at him a little later before you go.
You really enjoy having children, don't you, Rachel?
Yes, I really do. They really add richness to your life.
As a matter of fact, I would really like to have a child myself. But Jamie doesn't think it's the right time. But it seems to me it's the perfect time. If you're going to have a child, have one now while you're young.
Well, I just don't think right now is the right time. I have to get my own life in order. Have time to care for a child.
I think that's a good point. I don't think you should rush it. There's plenty of time.
Well, you certainly didn't waste any time, did you?
Jamie.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm tired. It's been a rough day. I think I should be going. We should be going.
Yeah, sure. That's what you want. Oh, good night.
Good night. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
It's all right, honey. It's all right. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm worried about Jamie.
Don't worry about Jamie. It's not the problem.
What do you mean?
Well, if there is a problem, I think he's married to it.
Hi, Brian.
What a nice surprise.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
It wouldn't matter if you were. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Well, when are you taking off for Europe?
This evening, I'm going to catch the late flight out of Chicago.
Actually, I just came by to check everything in the office one more time and to say goodbye to you.
Well, glad you did. Can I get you some coffee or anything?
No, thanks. I don't have time.
Do you have a ride to the airport? If not, I can always take you.
Oh, thank you. No, Marianne is going to take me.
I'm going to miss you, Pat.
Well, I'm going to miss you, too.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Then I'll write you.
Oh, please do, Brian. Keep in touch. Let me know about the trial. I know how worried you've been about Blaine.
Yes, I have. But being able to talk to you has helped a lot.
Well, I'm glad. Well, I guess I better be going.
Thanks again for coming by.
Sure.
Oh, Pat. Now, you have a safe flight, and you enjoy yourself. And hurry home.
Here we go. One pepperoni pie with mushroom, extra cheese. Okay.
Hey, I'll get some beer.
Okay. You get some beer. Now open this up right here. Woof. Woof. Looking good. Come on, Kit. Come on before it gets cold. Ow, ow, easy.
Ooh, that looks so good.
It is. Kit, do you have any...
Take off.
Thanks. Kit, I hope you don't mind me just stopping by like this.
No, I was glad. I was feeling a little down before you got here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Good
you
going.
feeling better?
Yeah. Feeling a lot better, thank you.
Huh? Was it Jerry? Was that what's bothering you? Is that it?
How'd you know?
I just know these things, that's all. Is everything all right?
We broke up.
How come?
Jerry isn't ready to commit himself to a relationship without other entanglements.
Blaine?
Yeah.
You think he's still hung up on her?
I mean, he doesn't want to be, but he is, whether he admits it or not.
So then what are you going to do now?
I haven't made any plans. I'm just not going to get tied down to a relationship that's doomed to failure.
I'm not, seeing anybody now, and you're not seeing anybody now. What if you and I saw each other every once in a while? Just something nice and easy, no pressure. What do you think?
I think I'd like that.
I'm really worried about you, Jamie. I mean, look what happened at dinner tonight. You were really on edge. I know you and Mitch don't get along very well, but I don't think that was it. You're just too tired. And I don't think you've recovered fully enough from what you've been through these past few weeks to be taking on more work, either. And if you're not careful, you'll go right back to where you were.
That's not going to happen. I had a rough day.
Okay. And what happens when each day gets rougher and rougher? What are you going to do then?
I can handle it.
Uh-huh. That's what you said the last time. But I can already see things beginning to happen.
Like what?
Like the meeting this morning with Mac.
Cecile, I swear that I checked that calendar this morning and it was not there.
But it was there, Jamie. I mean, Liz showed it to you.
Cecile, I checked that calendar when Mom called, and that meeting was not on it.
Jamie, I know what's happening. I can see it. You're taking on more and more work. And let me tell you something. I am not going to stand by to see you fall apart. I'm just not going to do it.
Thanks for the chili.
Isn't it?
Sure, I can't pay you back.
No, it's my treat. Look, Jerry's not even here yet.
Can't take this long to get a court order. I mean, we've been waiting all afternoon.
Yeah, well, I know. I asked Brian before we left if he'd heard from him. He said he hadn't even called.
Well, if he doesn't come soon, I've got to go. I've got to be back at the hospital in 2 hours, and I got to go home and shower and change.
Yeah. Blaine, what are you doing here?
I am trying to find Jerry. I can't find him anywhere. I've tried the loft. I called here a couple hours ago. They said they haven't heard from him. I can't wait any longer. I'm going crazy. Has he called yet?
No, we've been here all afternoon. I mean, it's not even like him to not show up like this. Jerry, where you been?
Walking.
Walking? All afternoon?
Yeah, I just had to do some thinking.
You're thinking about what?
Jerry, what happened? Did you get the court order?
No, the court denied the request.
Do you really have to leave so soon?
Yeah, I want to be up early in the morning.
All right, well, thanks a lot for trying with Jamie. It really means a lot that you two get along.
Well, I think it's just going to take some time.
Yes, I know.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.